Welcome to Table for One. One of my favorite passages is found in Matthew chapter 9. It kind of encompasses Jesus' whole mission for being here and kind of his human response when he saw people who were living in the world. And this is found in Matthew chapter 9, verse 35 through 38. It says, Jesus traveled through all the towns and villages of that area, teaching in the synagogues and announcing the good news of the kingdom. There's good news about the kingdom, is that he healed every kind of disease and illness. And when he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. He said to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest and ask him to send more workers into his fields." My challenge to you today is multifold here, is when you walk throughout your daily life, when you see people, what is your immediate emotion when you see those people? Is it trying to get away from them as quickly as possible? Is it trying to talk to them as to a certain degree and then go about your day? When Jesus was teaching about the good news of God, it says he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. And I wonder how many times we walk through our day and we see people at Starbucks, or we see people at work, or we see people on the streets, and instead of just kind of feeling like they're either in our way or just kind of a means to our end of our day, if we viewed them the way that Jesus viewed them. Not that they are always confused and helpless, but maybe they are. And so our role, in fact, what Jesus is modeling for us here, is that our role as Christians, as followers of Jesus, is to view people empathetically and sympathetically and understand that they are part of the greater mission of God that he has invited you and I to be partners with. And so he said to his disciples was, the harvest is great. There's a lot of people out there that are confused, that are helpless. It's like they're sheep without a shepherd, but the workers are few. I think that is a very true statement even today. The harvest is so great, but the workers are few. And so his instruction was, so pray. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest and ask him to send workers into his fields. So I would challenge you for the next few moments a day, pray to God who is in charge of the harvest. God is in charge of building his kingdom, of building his church, of adding to his numbers. Pray to him and ask him to send workers into his fields. What you're going to find out is you're going to find out that you are one of those answers to prayer, but you're not the answer to every prayer. And so when you're kind of going about your day, it's not up to you to kind of see there and stop everything and go to every single person in your day and make sure that you are the answer to that prayer. But pray to the Lord who's in charge of the harvest that he would send workers into his field. For the next few minutes today, pray about maybe the people in your life, maybe the people that you interact with, that God would send somebody in their path to teach them about the good news of the kingdom. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. And then throughout your day today, as you interact with people, as you see people on the street, as you see people at work, as you see people at whatever restaurant or store that you go into, continue to pray to the Lord who's in charge of the harvest, that he would send people into their path to tell them about the good news of the kingdom.